as much as I've been researching it, I know Coach Rob Livingston done seen that thing. I know they done checked out all the games from this year, and they done even went and backtracked some of the games last year because most of their personnel is kind of in the same ballpark. Their personnel is almost in the same ballpark. You just now have a different quarterback. And you got one less big-time wide receiver. You still got big-time. They still got the same wide receivers, but one of their superstars done went to the league, right? And what I have seen is that if you can keep R.J. Harvey, once you keep R.J. Harvey to really like basically 0 touchdowns or 1, you enhance your chances to win the game. Because they want to give him the ball a lot. They want to give him enough where he get about 2 TDs on you. That's what they was looking for. When they went through that stretch last year, when they lost all them games, he didn't really do nothing. He didn't really just take off like that. He still might have got 100 yards or 85 yards, but they kept him out that end zone. So I know if I'm looking for it, and I'm not a defensive coordinator, I'm just trying to see what I know they looking for. So I'm looking for every angle we got on them. Just the same as they looking for every angle on us. But I know Coach Rob Livingston I know he looking through all this. I'm talking about looking through it all. He looked at the New Hampshire game, the Sam Houston State game, and the TCU game. Yes, he looked at them. But he also going to backtrack and go to that Georgia Tech game they lost in that bowl game. Because I said, well, maybe they lost the bowl game because maybe they played the bowl game in a cold area. Maybe they played the bowl game and they superstars left. No. UCF was trying, and they was going all out to win the game. Georgia Tech was going all out to win the game, where everybody had all their dogs in the game. And what I realized, another reason why we going to have a great opportunity to lock them boys down is because you could use, now I don't know how they going to do it. I don't know how Coach Prime did as far as getting that look at practice. But Micah is basically almost a similar back as R.J. Harvey. They both like 5'9", 200 pounds, can bam you, can get out there and run. DH, basically about the same thing. He just a little taller. So when you put that all in respect, you like, dog, we got that type of running back at our place. Now, how do you go about stopping it? How do you go about shutting that thing down? So, okay, now you bring in KJ Jefferson. Now, UCF had a running quarterback last year. So they basically had running quarterbacks last year. He's a running quarterback, but he is a bigger running quarterback. Now, he'll throw you some picks. He will throw you some picks. But they keep his throwing at a bare minimum. They keep that throwing at a bare minimum. So Coach Rob Livingston looking at all this. And the key pieces is the main really 2 key pieces of Rob Livingston them and the defensive staff shutting down UCF defense. UCF offense. It comes down to we got to really just contain that run. Keep RJ out the end zone. You keep RJ out that end zone. And yeah, they got other backs, but they feed RJ. They feed him. Keep him and the rest of them backs pretty much out that back. But you really want RJ because that's who they want. That's their main man. Then when you look for the quarterback, he going to try to get his. But he ain't trying to get his all day running because he's trying to hand it off to RJ. They want RJ to run it. KJ, they just saying, KJ, if the opportunity to throw ain't there, because you know they got Travis, they got DJ, they got Hood, they got Preston Hodges. We know they got all them boys in the secondary. Cam, Carter, Shiloh. We know they got them boys in the secondary. Okay, don't throw that ball and get it pick 6 now. I ain't letting you get but 20 to 25 attempts. So that's the ballpark of what we looking at. That's one avenue. You know they want to run it. You know he going to throw it 20 to 25 times. But another reason what's going to help us is they done locked in on all the film. We done seen all the film. We know that, we know that, we know that, we know that, we know. And RJ even said it himself. RJ got in his press conference and said, yeah, we running that ball. Now, I don't even know if they let KJ Jefferson get up there and speak. But they let RJ saying, we running that ball. We running it. And, hey, we coming. So, our main thing is, if we bend, do not break. And keep RJ Harvey out that end zone. Because that's their main go-to piece. No, when they went to making that comeback on TCU, he was the main piece. Even though they was down, yes, KJ Jefferson was throwing some TD passes. But, yo, this thing really about stopping that run and stopping KJ Jefferson from running, because KJ Jefferson, he was running it at Arkansas. You know, he was trying to run the out. Not per se run the out, but everybody that used KJ Jefferson, when they have him, they not just technically just slanging it like that. Because look at him last year. Last year, when you look at Arkansas run game, just showing you this. Arkansas last year, their passing game was 187 a game. They're not throwing it like that. Just same with UCF. They not throwing it like that. But they will throw. All right, they running game. Now, they running game got kind of crushed. It was at 139 a game. But you know UCF, they toting the out the ball. So UCF toting the out the ball. Now, what we looked at, the reason why I looked at their old games to see what UCF was going to do, UCF pretty much brought back their O-line. They brought back their O-line. Then they got two offensive linemen to come in, one from Western Kentucky and one came in from Stanford. So they have guys that done came in that been starters. So pretty much this O-line, they're mashing together. Some of them already been there, like 3 of them there, 2 of them new guys. And then they had guys who was already rotating in. So you have that going on. As far as KJ Jefferson, when you look at him, his top targets when he is throwing is Kobe. Now, Kobe probably going to go to both sides. I don't think Coach Prime going to have Travis Hunter following Kobe around. But Kobe is legit. Kobe is getting the ball. When the ball go in the air, Kobe is his first read. If I know that, you know Rob Livingston don't know that. So if you got Kobe out there, you know it ain't but 1 or 2 options. They handed to RJ, or they looking for Kobe. Them they first 2 reads. And of course, the quarterback can get out the, he can break out the pocket. We know that. So, good thing for us is we done seen this before. We done seen it with North Dakota State. Nebraska with Dillon that kind of got out of the pocket. Last week with Baylor, they were trying to really get out that pocket. And then you got the at normal stuff with Baylor kind of throwing that thing. And it's like, whoa, y'all throwing it? Y'all don't really throw like that. KJ Jefferson done been in enough games. The man on his what? This is finna be his 4th year starting straight, plus his other 2 years. So this is 6-year eligibility. He ready. He want this opportunity. Now see, what I think could mess him up, y'all, I think he gonna come in. Now, I know emotions, you need your emotions for the game, but I think because he put such a target about what Paul Feinbaum or ESPN said about the Big 12 quarterbacks, or whatever the media has said about the quarterbacks, he posted Shador in the comments in his thing. So he got this game circled and saved, right? But he ain't really, he can't really stop what Shador do, nor what the media say. He got to worry about Rob Livingston applying that pressure. And that's what's going to happen. We done seen the quarterbacks that run. So I know with that, with them knowing that KJ can run, we may test it with that man-to-man and see what our linemen can get to him and the linebackers can get to him. But at the same token, they might switch that thing up because you want to attack that run. And if KJ pop out the pocket, that's basically a run. You know RJ want to run, so we're going to attack that. And I'm so glad that we had that North Dakota State game, that Baylor game, and also I'm glad that we got running backs that are similar to what we finna face. So I'm glad Coach Pryor when he got them backs for us, because I know Hood at practice giving us a great look. And then our scout team, I want to shout out that scout team. Scout team for Colorado, I want to shout y'all out. I got to shout y'all out because that old line can give us a look. That running back, Hood, can give us a look. Give us a great look. So we getting the looks that we need for this game. I'm telling you, we getting the looks for what we need for this game. But when RJ Harvey, when he is down to 0 touchdowns, they lose. 0 to 1 touchdowns, they out the game. They are out the game. Now, when they got to throw, they are going to throw it. But we know anyways, they are throwing. Like, we know they throwing. Like, listen. Kobe last year, now this not with KJ Jefferson, but KJ Jefferson still going to do his, he's an athlete. He's an athlete at quarterback. That's all it is. Do I think KJ Jefferson will get an opportunity in the NFL? I believe he'll get a shot. I know the NFL Ike silly. I believe he will get a shot at the NFL. Because when he was at Arkansas, I liked him while he was at Arkansas. At one time, it looked like, I was like, oh, this boy finna be real special. And then he'll kind of throw them picks. So, but he done been there, done that. He's seasoned, y'all. He's seasoned. So, you got KJ Jefferson running through. Their main wide receiver going to the NFL. So, Kobe now is the main wide receiver. Last year, he had 44 catches. I got to look to see what he got this year, but he the lead wide receiver. He getting the ball. Like, I want to say he got only 13 catches because they not really throwing it like that. Hold on, let me log back on and see. I don't think they're throwing it like that, but hey, we see how that go. Last week, I ain't think Baylor was going to throw, and they was throwing it. But while I'm looking at RJ stuff, let me tell you. All right, so last year, when they lost, when they took a L, I'm going to read you when they took an L. And I even read you the close games. Texas Tech game, a close game. RJ had 20 carries, 78 yards, 2 touchdowns. That was the only game he had 2 touchdowns that they lost. But when they went through their losing streak, RJ, 14 carries, 100 yards, 0 TDs. RJ, 23 carries, 100 yards, 0 TDs. RJ, 16 carries, 133 yards, 1 TD. So, it still took that L on it. Another L, 21 carries, 95 yards, 0 TDs. Another game that they took an L on. 13 carries, 44 yards, 1 TD. Now, I don't know if he was hurt that game. Now, he did catch one passing, but I ain't talking about him catching passing. I'm talking about the runs. If we keep that boy to really 85 yards to 100 or lower. Now, you know we keep it lower, we're going to dominate. But if you could keep him to about 85 yards to 100 and keep his carries, well, they always look like the max carries they going to give him. The least amount is about 13 carries. The least they'll give him is 10, but you know they ain't doing that. So let's say the least they'll give him is 15 carries up to 25. But they got other backs they trying to get the ball too. So he they main guy. And then when they lost in the bowl game, when they lost in the bowl game. The real thing is to keep him to 0 touchdowns. He had 15 carries, 120, 0 touchdowns. So it's almost as if RJ kind of get his. It's almost like he gonna get his, but you gotta keep it at bay. Keep that boy at the end zone. All right, this season right here. First game, because they beat the brakes off him, 11 carries, 142 yards, 2 TDs. The next game, he just went off. 19 carries, 4 TDs, but only 126 yards, which is still a lot. The TCU game, again, they barely got out that game. They should have lost, but, you know, they could say we should have lost. That TCU game, he ran for 29 carries, 180, 2 TDs. So the object of this game is to really, really, really take RJ out the game. We got to bam him. We got to be on him. We got to be right up. And yo, again, we got Micah and DH and Isaiah a bigger back. So I'm talking about similar backs to him. And you got Hood. Like, they could hide behind them linemen, and then, like, he be reading it. He be looking. Like, they can't see him for some reason, or maybe because they fighting, but he looking with the ball in his hand, and he'll hide behind him. He'll pop out of there. So we got to stop all them type of plays where he hide low and he pop out. Now, some of them he just going to come up out of there, but when he duck down low, and that boy trying to get out of there, so it's like, oh. Hey, so, but if we could keep him to 0 TDs. Now, I tell y'all, let me go look at the other back so I could give you an example, because they got another back that well, they got a running back from Polk County. He nice. Now, he's small. He about 5'8", 5'9", or no, maybe 5'7" or 5'8", but he can fly. Johnny Richardson. Now, they haven't really gave him the ball like that, but he can fly. I'm talking about, yow. So, he can fly. And I ain't saying that because he's from Polk County. I'm just saying he really can fly like that. So let me look at the other running backs. Because we know RJ getting the ball. That's just hands down. RJ is the guy. And like I said, KJ Jefferson has only thrown 51 passes. But that ain't even the twist of it. He's only completed 32 passes. And let's see, most of them might have came from this game he was in, trying to save his team. Hold up, let me see. All right. Yo, give you the breakdown on KJ Jefferson. Here's the breakdown on him passing. Here's the breakdown on him running. All right, first game. He ain't got to throw it that much, but if you're a wide receiver, I don't care how much we beating him by. You better complete more passes than he completed. This, now, KJ Jefferson, if you look at this, man, I still know you're an NFL prospect, but this is kind of funny. The man only completed 7 passes in a game. Now, I ain't no grown man, because he a grown man. That's a grown man. He on this is 6-year college. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. He 23 years old, or about to be 23 or 24. He's somewhere in that ballpark. All right. If I'm a college quarterback, I for surely want to complete more than 7 passes. Coach, Coach Gus Malzahn. Coach, I don't care if we beat these boys 1,000 points. You better let me throw that ball 20 times, and I need to complete at least 17 or 18. So until I complete 17 or 18 passes, don't take me out this game. I don't care if we throwing hitch routes. Don't take me out this game till I got 17 or 18 passes. All right, so Rob Livingston looking at this, and he's saying, okay, because you can look back at Arkansas game, but you're going to look at this one. They blew out the first team, but he only threw it 14 times, completed 7. Sam Houston State. They only threw it 15 times. And he completed 12. Against TCU, they threw it 22 times. Only completed 13. So that's what you're getting. All right, let me look at his rushing. Oh, Sam Houston sacked him 2 times. Sam Houston now. We should have better players than Sam Houston. Sam Houston got to him 2 times and sacked him twice. And what the team called? New Hampshire, they sacked him 1 time. So we should have better players than both them. If they could sack him, we should be able to sack him. All right, let's look at his run game. All right. Now, for some reason, I don't know why, but New Hampshire, he ran the ball. Well, you can't really say he ran it, because you know he could break camp and go. So I don't know exactly how his runs were, but New Hampshire, he had 11 carries, 39 yards, and a TD. Sam Houston, he had 9 carries. TCU, he had 9 carries. So now let me look at what he did in college. I mean, last year overall. Let me see what he did last year overall. Hold on. I just want to give y'all a breakdown of what we facing. So you will know when we see him out there, ain't nobody shook. They like, all right, this is what he is. So where it's at? At Arkansas last year, they let him run the ball 161 times. Now, again, you don't know if they all runs, but that's still a lot of carries. The year before that, 158. The year before that, 146. So he used to running it. Gus Malzahn said he is the closest thing he had to Cam Newton. So he going to treat it like that. He going to treat it just like that. That's basically his Cam Newton. So we looking for him to do some running. How much? In the ballpark of, let's say, 7 carries to maybe 12. He might get 7 carries to 12. And I ain't talking about they all runs like it's a design run. It might be he breaking out of the pocket. Now, the great thing for us is if those teams could get sacks on them, we can get sacks. Because we got DNs that'll come get it. We got D tackles that'll come get it. We got linebackers that'll come get it. So we are actually prepared for them. The Baylor game was honestly, we really needed that game. Because if you take away, because Baylor was a run team, but they diverted to passing to keep in the game. But if you take away them 10 points, then, okay, special teams. Our special teams got to come to play. But if you take away that kick return and that field goal that they got off of that punt, that's 10 points off the board, y'all. We pretty much locked them boys down. Now, we already know what Coach Rob Livingston is going to do. We know that. So I ain't even got to talk about what we know he's going to do. We just need that first half. That first half. Everybody that want to go to the league, I already know how he talking to them. Because you know Rob Livingston be telling, hey, play your ball. Listen, Coach Prime, all them telling them, if you want to go to the league, this your time to go to the league. This is a NFL running back. You got an old lineman who going to get their opportunity to get looked at by the NFL because he running it that good. So their old line going to get a shot at the NFL because the way he running and the way the other running backs running. So if you own defense, this is your game all the way around. Because even though KJ ain't going to throw it that much, again, they could pull a Baylor and say, hey, we're going to sling that thing. And to them, slanging it might be throwing 30. But I'm assuming at the low end, he going to throw it like 17 times. At the high end, like the highest of the high end, he'll throw it maybe 27 times. But I just ain't seeing him doing that. So you know when Rob Livingston, Coach Prime, Warren Sapp, Tamian Lewis, the whole squad, when they sitting there watching that film, they saying, okay, on defense, all right, when we go out to practice, we need Hood to be running like this. Like, hey, Hood, watch how they doing it. This is how we need you to be doing it. All right, with other running backs, this is how we need you to be doing it. So that scout team is really our true benefit plus that Baylor game. Baylor game, honestly, was right on time, y'all. We had to fight back. We had to fight back through it. We had to come back in this game. Even though we know we had setbacks, that shouldn't have happened, but they did. So right now, RJ and KJ and Kobe, them our main three people. But if you take RJ out this game and he don't get in that end zone, 9 times out of 10, that is a win based on what it looked like with him. And let me go see what I want to glance at their other running backs. Because that other running back, Boone, he nice too. Montgomery, he nice too. So they got backs. Hold on. Let me see how they ran it versus. Let me just look at all the running backs for when the game competitive. So when the game competitive, not when they blowing people out, I don't want to see that. But when the game is competitive, Boone only got the ball 7 times. Now, Xavier Townsend, he they special guy. He like our Dre Miller. Excuse me. Xavier Townsend, he is like our Dre Miller, but Dre Miller bigger. Because he like 5'10", 185. But he fast. He fast, y'all. They're going to let him run it a few times. He going to get anywhere from 2 to 5 carries. He should get some catches, but they really trying to hit Kobe in that tight end. They'll throw to Xavier, but they honestly look like they throwing to Kobe first, the tight end, then they will throw it to RJ. They want to throw it to RJ as well. So that's where that thing going to be at. But again, they not throwing it like that. So it's really shutting that run down, y'all. It really come down to you might bend, but you can't break. Bend, but you can't break. This going to be a physical game. It's just a physical game. Our boys got to be ready for that physical game. That's all that is. Mike, what's good? D, what's happening? Ice Baby say Coach Prime will have a powerhouse program very soon. I'm ready. Coach Dre, what's good? Hey, did y'all play yesterday? No. Tuesday night. Countdown, what's good? Yeah, it's getting real. Hey, fishing, what's good? Hey, say Louisiana, what's happening? Yes, indeed. Yeah, Missy Willer. All that's in sports media. Man, actually, it rained earlier this morning, and then it stopped. It's back sunshining out there. I know in Orlando, it rained, but it's probably back sunshine out there. And the storm is heading to Tallahassee. So my business partner, hey, yes, pray up for my business partner for that Tallahassee and Georgia. Because it's still coming, but it ain't messing with us like that. So I don't think by the time Saturday come, I know it's still. Let me look at the weather again. No, I don't want to look at the weather. Y'all be telling me to look at the weather. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to see it. I'm going to just let it be because I know how Florida weather do. Yeah, y'all. It's really shut RJ. Contain RJ. Because they gonna feed him. So we know that. And that's why he said, we running. Yeah, we running. Okay, we know you running. Now we got to just attack this run. We got to attack. We got to beat him to the punch. Beat him to the hole. Rob J, what's good? Hold on. Let me see where I was at. Let me see where I was at. Let me see where I was at. Kevin, you said UCF D-line is not like that. Yeah, see, on offense, y'all, I told my business partner, I say, bro, we should beat the brakes off them on offense. If offense go out there and score like we believe they should score, like they're a top 5 offense, top 10 offense, our defense can put enough stops together on UCF to get this win. But listen, we surely need it. Man, Coach Prime need to lead undefeated in Florida as he always been. TJ Will, you say if Livingston shut down UCF, we may need to start looking for a new DC. Only way I think he'll leave, like I know Coach Prime done said it, but you gotta think too. Coach Danzig getting all this information. Coach Danzig could be possibly next. Because Coach Prime always say he know Danzig is a defense coordinator. So he possibly could be next. And soaking up all this information. But you know he brought in George Hilo too. So, hey, don't think when Coach Prime be making these moves that he ain't foreseeing the future. George Hilo is there for a reason. So it might be out of him and Danzig be the next man up if Rob Livingston was to leave. But I don't think Rob Livingston would leave to go be a head coach because they not going to give him a big boy head coaching job because he just basically got the defense coordinator spot. So I would assume they would give him a lower level school head coaching job possibly. But I really think if he had to leave, he'll go back to the NFL. I really think he'll go back to the NFL to be a defensive coordinator. Miss Kilmer, what's good? So nigga, the realtor, what's happening? Yeah, basically the run game is the main piece because they're only gonna attempt. Well, I can't say they only, but the ballpark is they're only gonna attempt 17 to 25. But if they really out there just trying to throw that thing, they might go 25 to 30. But I just don't see that. I see him throwing it 17 to 27 times, if that. But really 17 to 22 times, and they trying to hand up RJ. That's all you wanted. That's all they really want to do. It's called RJ name the whole game. That is now. Don't get it twisted. They are gonna throw to Kobe. Let me see how many catches Kobe got. I don't think he got too many because the boy don't really be throwing the ball. So Kobe. Kobe has Kobe balling not. Kobe is balling. He got 300 yards and 2 TDs. He averaged like 23 yards a catch, but he only got 13 catches. So if you look at it, what he catch, basically if you average that, and he a little over what? They only played 3 games. So he catch like 4 catches a game. But they big catches because 300 yards. You see what you see is going for about 24 yards, basically. So he catching big boy catches at the end of the day. Big boy catches. They'll let him run some, but they really letting Xavier get it to run it. So this game, honestly, truly, RJ is the main guy. You got to shut that boy down. Then KJ, like him, they like 1A, 1B, or you can call him 1A, B, C, and then call KJ 1D because, yeah, he gonna kind of slip out that pocket and run, but it ain't nothing real serious. He'll slip out and run, but you don't want it to get serious either. But they feeding RJ, and then Kobe, they gonna try to get it to him too. So they gonna try to big play you with Kobe. But as far as our offense out there, yeah, we should eat that. We should eat that. Hold on, let me see. Let me catch back up. Where y'all at? Where you at? Hold on, wait. Y'all, I feel good though. How y'all feeling about the game? How y'all really feeling about the game? Kind of you say start to run, yeah. Hey, bad boy, fishing. You said Colorado linebackers got to play that. Yeah, hey, linebackers and everybody on defense, boy, be locked in. Locked in. Get your focus on, because you got to play disciplined ball with them. Because that running back will hold back there and he'll bomb. Or that KJ will come out and KJ will be holding and then he'll take off. So, but it ain't like KJ take off a lot. Just know that KJ probably going to run it 7 to 11 times or 7 to 12 times. Or if he feeling real froggy, 7 to 15 times. He is going to get his runs in. B-Rob, you say Livingston has a plan. It's the O-line have to deliver, which has been our weakness. They on that bend but don't break. I think the O-line will play because they see the points you could get. They see the points. Like, it could be some points getting put on this board. Missy Willie, you said, oh, we talking to Ice Ice. Ice Ice, hey, yeah, man, my barber keep me right, man. He told me, he say, man, look, I laugh because I like, he say, yeah, man, I be watching you on camera sometime, and I be like, dog, I might have could have did that or that. So he made sure he tried to get me crispy. Coach, Countdown, you say there's no secret in it? None at all. It's no secrets in this game. RJ Harvey is the main centerpiece for the whole UCF game. It's the whole centerpiece. Now, Boone ain't no trash back. He can get out there and tote that thing. Johnny Richardson could get out there and tote that thing. Montgomery could get out there and tote that thing. But they ain't trying to go that route. They want RJ Harvey to run that ball. That's the name you gonna hear. RJ Harvey on the carry. RJ Harvey on the carry. I'm assuming RJ gonna have at the max 20. Like this if they really trying to really run it, 25 to 30 carries. But it seemed like his normal style of being anywhere from 17 to 20 carries. So we gotta be ready to every play, the D lineman should be, which you know they should anyways, but their main focus is putting all your drive power to go drive them linemen backwards. Drive the linemen backwards the whole game. That's the whole game plan. Drive them backwards the whole game. And come out there and hold that front up. EV, you say people seem to think just stop the run. It's not as easy because UCF run the ball in so many different ways. Right? You're right. They got ways they can get it out, but the main focus is they done put enough film on tape for us to know RJ Harvey is the main centerpiece. You keep him, if he don't get in that end zone, just know if he don't get in that end zone, we most likely won that game. We most likely won. Ice, you say we made that linebacker change. Our defense took off like a rocket. Hey, they gonna get their money's worth. Hill Green, everybody on that defense, especially the front seven. If they want that NFL, this the game to show it. D guys, what's good? Jay Will, you say, aren't we 15th in run defense, right? Yeah, we are. We 8. Blessing to us. Now we finna see what the 15th Russian defense versus the number 3 Russian offense in the country look like. So we gonna have to, this finna be a, you know what? The game probably gonna be a fast game, y'all. This game probably gonna be a fast game, like as far as that clock running down. Because I know they want to keep Shador them off that field because they know what TCU did. They like, no, what TCU tore us up in the air, and they should have won. Keep Shador off that field. Yeah, you can say this, that by his own line. He still threw that thing and won the game. So keep Shador off the field. So they really gonna be trying to run it. I'm talking about run the air out of it. Raquel, you say, I think they need Shiloh to play because he's eating. I think all of them will make their plays. We don't even want the play to make it to Shiloh. We want to stop it at the line of scrimmage or with the linebackers. We don't want them to get it. D. Jones, Mr. C, Coach Dre, you say about 25 cash. Yeah, I'll say, hey, they gonna try to get that ball to him. And that low end 17 to 20, on that high end by 25 to 30. Playing for Keisha say UCF lost to Baylor. I looked at that, bro. You was like me. That's why I know Coach Rob Livingston. They done went and checked out everything. I went and looked at that TCU game, and it's like they don't know how to close. They can get up, but it's like they don't know how to close. Now, I know you can look at one of our games and say we didn't close last year. So, basically, it just come down to RJ is getting the ball. Kobe is going to get the ball. Xavier Townsend is going to get the ball. KJ is going to run. So, them four things I know guaranteed to happen. Trap Money, you said Georgia, Alabama. Who you got? Man, I'm going with Alabama. I think Alabama gonna put it. I think Alabama finna do Georgia because I don't think Georgia got that old line. Georgia ain't got that offense. Georgia offense just not up to par to me. I think Alabama got this one. But yeah, y'all, KJ Jefferson for the pass and run to running. KJ Jefferson, he gonna get his runs in. RJ, they giving it to him. Kobe is going to catch some passes. Xavier, he can catch passes as well as he can run it. So, but it ain't like they trying to feed him. The ball is going through RJ. Expect RJ to touch that ball a lot. D, you say, I got a feeling we're going to put together a full performance. We need one. We need one. And defense, we need all hands ready to strike, to go get it, to tap everything they see. D. Jones, you say we need Miller in. Well, Omarion Miller is going to play. Omarion Miller is going, I believe he's going to get in the game. I believe he's going to make some big boy plays. But Will Shepherd still going to make his. Will Shepherd will make his. It ain't no way around it. Will Shepherd, I know people want to dismiss him, but they're not dismissing him because Coach Prime say he's showing every day he's like that every day. So he gonna be out there. TC, you say we running, the Storm running. Yeah, the Storm. I think the Storm is going up to Tallahassee, which that's where my business part at. So pray for everybody on this coast where it's swinging through that side. But it look like it's heading to Tallahassee full throttle. James, yeah, Shadoze back. This is time to make it happen. This is time to make it happen. James, and I'm glad we got him back, too. I'm glad we got him back, so they get that rotation in, they do what they do. James, you say I got faith in Colorado stopping the run. All I just want to know, first half, we do first half. I know what's happened second half. And second half, I know what we're doing. First half, just do it in the first half. Do that thing in the first half. V. Nolan, you say we need more Omarion. I think we'll get more of him. I think we'll get more of him. But y'all only saying that per se. We'll get more of him. We'll get more of him. Johnny, you say he's not leaving after 1 year? No. If he went back to the NFL, he could. I think he'll take that challenge. Nayo, what's good? D. Jones, you say we will win on Saturday, period. God got this family. Yeah. I want that W. I want that W. Lord knows we want it. Carl, you say I'm on my way to the Sunshine State. Hey. Taylor Made. Dre, you say y'all rescheduled the game for next week? Okay, probably on Monday dinner. Clyde, what's happening? KB, what's good? Rodney, you say I think our defense will be too physical for the running backs. I ain't gonna say that like UCF ain't finna try to compound that thing. I think we got enough to combat that. We gonna be physical, they gonna be physical. We just gotta be physical longer. That's all that is. We gotta be physical longer. E17, you say, yeah, teams think they can run against us. I know, because they keep saying that off of last year, and when the quarterback, it really be the quarterbacks that kind of be making them plays for them. The running backs will make some plays, but this is the best running back we done played now. This is the best running back we done played now. Hey, Ronald, you said it right on the money. Omarion Miller will get his turn when he supposed to get it. At the right time, Omarion Miller will be out there all game long when it's the right time. At this moment right now, it's 4 NFL wide receivers. Yes, Omarion Miller is a future NFL draft pick, but at the moment, it's 4 NFL wide receivers out there. Our offense do what they do. It's UCF know. Boy, they know that they really got their hands full with our offense. We just got to do our thing on defense. Carl, you say, where can I get a haircut in Daytona? Hey, I don't get my cuts in Daytona. I get mine at the crib in Bartow. Paige, you say this UCF Super Bowl, they ain't selling out no more games. Well, hold on. Let me see where that one game at, because they did sell out one more. Let me see where it's at. Depending on what their record be, by the time BYU get here, or even Cincinnati. Well, BYU, yeah, they got some games that could sell out. Well, not like this sellout with Coach Prime gonna be a whole different sellout. Like this gonna be a whole different atmosphere. Whole different atmosphere. They ain't gonna get that same atmosphere. Virginia E was good. CK, he might be red shirt. Playing for Birdies, you said CU played in poor weather, so the team knows how to just correct. So if it start raining over here, we know. Plymouth, you say the only way to stop a heavy run team is to our D-line, listen, that D-line, they want the NFL. This the game to show that you NFL bound. And Coach Pride said we got about 7, 8 that could go in the class of 25 draft. Well, they better show up. They better show up because everybody know unless they come out and pull a Baylor and trying to throw it, we still know who they throwing it to. You throwing it to Kobe or you throwing it to the tight end. Now, I don't talk about that tight end that much, but they will throw it to the tight end. Again, I don't talk about the tight end that much, but they tight end, his name Pittman, Randy Pittman, they will throw it to him. I ain't saying he's going to be a big factor because to me, the big 3 factors on that offense is KJ, RJ, and Kobe. Xavier can shine. Yes, I know he like that. But based on what it looked like, when the game was on the line last week, they went to Kobe, they went through KJ, and they went through RJ. So that's where our focus going to be. But we built for this. We got a secondary that'll shut that down. They might bend, but they not breaking. So we gonna shut that pass down. And it ain't like they passing it like that. We done seen the quarterback that sneak out the backfield. We haven't let that do us in. Yes, it has made some plays on us, but we haven't let that do us in. And y'all already know what to expect second half. So if we contain them in the first half, the game is ours. And you know Shador them. Man, we finna eat. We finna eat, y'all. F. Jones, you say Cam got injured? Yeah, so I think he gonna end up red shirt. See, Matt, what's good? You say, do Colorado have a tight end? We definitely, we got about 3 tight ends. We got Smalls, we got Hart, and I can't think of the other one. Yeah, we got some tight ends. So, yeah, hey, Vaughn, you said Shador about the pass. Listen, Shador should throw for, at the low end, 300. At a big time end, man, I know y'all gonna think I'm just talking, but he could have a career high and throw for like 5. I I think his career high 5'10 or 5'11. He might throw over that. He could. He very well could, y'all. He very well could. Tebow, you say that play calling has to change with different personnel and pre-snap movements. Their offense is so basic. I think Coach Pat Sherman, them, we do enough to win. It's just the game that we lost to Nebraska, y'all. This is what I think about that. If Shedeur didn't throw that pick 6, it's just 7-0, right? 3-zip, 7-zip, something like that. 7-zip or 3-zip. If when they was driving, or we could have just get some quick passes out of them. Maybe just Nebraska win our game. Maybe that just wasn't going to go our way either way. But we could have had a pick. We didn't get it. Second half, they didn't even score. It was on us. So we got what we need. They say defense win championships. We got a defense, y'all. I want to tell you now. And this, I think, going to be our biggest test because when I look at the rest of the schedule, I'm not knocking no team. I know everybody can come and, they, like y'all said, they going to bring their Super Bowl to us. This their Super Bowl game. Yeah, I know it. I know UCF going to pack it out. They love having games at that 3:30 slot because a lot of their games be played right there in the sun. They don't start the 7 o'clock games. But we handled them. I think UCF, honestly, I just feel for some reason they better than K-State. It just feel like it at this moment. It feel like Arizona, like how we ain't had no run game last year, but this year we choosing to run regardless. We are choosing to run regardless. I don't think Arizona got that, so I think we could get that one in. Cincinnati, I haven't watched them. And Texas Tech, I ain't really looked at them. Utah, I done seen them. They like to run it. Kansas, they like to run it. Oklahoma State, they like to run it. Cincinnati and Texas Tech, I got to see. But, y'all, we handle business. We got a defensive coordinator who connected to all. He got everything going for him. He's smart. He talented. He got a gift for that second half. Now we just got to place that gift on the first half. And then, all these people in the background, the George Hilo, the Warren Sapp, the Damian Lewis, the Danzy, the Coach Prime right up front. Them defensive guys, they looking. So we have the opportunity. Basically, we should be in every game. Ain't no game on this schedule we shouldn't be in. And second half, y'all already know. Every game, second half, y'all know what we doing. It's just, can we turn this thing on first half? We turn this thing on first half, knowing RJ getting the ball, knowing we got the lineman, because you don't want them break count. You don't want to have no big boy game on you. Keep that boy to 0 touchdowns. Keep him to 0 touchdowns, Gus Malzahn going to be looking crazy. Because Gus Malzahn know that he got to get RJ in their end zone. Now, it don't matter if Kobe score and Xavier score, but it matters if RJ scores. If RJ stays out that end zone, we got to win. We got to win if RJ stays out the end zone. We going to get that win, y'all. SD, you say new offense and defensive starters everywhere, so a lot to figure out as a team. But I like what I'm seeing record-wise, this UCF matchups. A measure. It is. This UCF game, not that we know they're not throwing a lot, but as we seen with as we seen with Baylor, and as we saw with North Dakota State, they will throw that ball more than you think. So I'm preparing my mind for KJ is going to be looking to throw. Not that he want to challenge Travis Hunter or DJ McKinney like that, but they feel Kobe is that boy. So they're going to put that ball in Kobe's hands. But their main focus is handing that ball off to RJ all day. Plymouth, you say we need some exotic blitzes. I don't think I can't say they won't, but I remember Coach Prime said in a presser that, hey, we ain't got to do all that. We got the players to shut it down. So that's what we got to do. We got to shut that thing down. Paid. You say we should already have 10 picks. We should, but it is what it is. The NFL scouts see what they doing, but far as us at the college level, we want the picks for real. Ronald T, you say offense was not basic last game. Hey, all I know is they put up them points. And I know we're going to do it this game. I know we're going to put up points. I really think how we're trying, we know our defense can go toe-to-toe with UCF offense. UCF defense know for a fact they cannot go toe-to-toe with our offense. So the win is in our hand. We just got to go out there and accomplish it. But the win is in our hand. Jennifer, what's good? You say, am I going to be on the field? Yeah, I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be out there. Hey, God is good. I'll be out there. They told me everything good, so I'll be out there. Jay Will, you say Cam is going to have a big game. Well, I want the linebackers and D linemen to have a big game. I don't want to make it to Cam them. If you make it to Cam, that means they running that ball down our throat. DM, you say, what's up, Cole? I'm in the O for the big game this weekend. This is an important game that will put us in a good position going forward. Also, if I see y'all, holler at you. Yeah. I'm going to be over there. If they let me know what I want to know, I might be over there today. Or if they let me know what I need to know, I'll be over there tomorrow. But, yeah, I'm going to be over there. Mr. C, you say we need to see a complete game. Correct. You want to see a complete game. We want to see our O-line run that ball. Now, what we know is Micah going to run the ball. Isaiah going to run it. DH going to run it. So, again, y'all, we got to get love to the scout team. Because that defense, they had to see it. The defense had to see it. All day at practice. It was all handouts. Because when you look at it, Gus Malzahn is not letting KJ throw it like that. Now, I don't know if he's saving the fireworks for us, but he ain't letting that man throw like that. So, KJ is handing it off. And I told you, in one game, he only completed 7 passes. Another game, 12. Another game, 13. So, it's not like he complete a lot of passes. Let's say, it's like, yeah. Now, Sam Houston did, but yeah, it is what it is. CJ, you say Shiloh would be a perfect fit for this run game. Yeah, he would. He definitely would. But again, I want y'all to understand, I don't want it to make it to Shiloh and Cam or Carter. I want it to get stopped with the D-line and the linebackers. Because if you get enough pressure on there and you knocking them boys back and you throwing them off and you getting back there, I want to live in their backfield. That's what Rob Livingston wants to do, live in their backfield. Because 4 games straight, I think we done shut teams out by 6 or 7 quarters out of 16 quarters. Yeah, 16 quarters. We done had about, want to say about 6 to 8 shutouts quarter-wise. So, yeah. We do what we do, y'all. This game us. Ain't nobody can stop us in this. Lamar, you say a bunch of G5 and P4 schools gonna be looking to take Coach Colorado's coaching staff if we finish 8 wins or better. Yes, they will look, but as far as that main centerpiece, Rob Livingston, he nice out there, but everybody else benefiting from it too. I only think he will leave for the NFL. I don't think he'll leave Coach Prime to go be a head coach right now. He don't strike me as that head coach at the college level. I just see him more the NFL. I see him more the NFL. And our other guys that could leave, Now, most of them rock with Coach Prime, and they really there for Coach Prime. So, only people could possibly leave is Pat Shermer going back to the NFL or George Hilo going somewhere else. But for the most part, the folks that we got, they really rock with Coach Prime. So, I don't think they leaving. Just really is Rob Livingston. Let me make sure I done seen some of y'all, because I know y'all been hollering at me. You said, yeah. RT, you say UCF recruiting tickets are sold out this year for the first time. Listen, them boys want to see Coach Prime. Listen, I got players texting me now. I'm talking about big time Polk County ballers on the best team in Polk County. They hit me up talking about they want to see what Colorado gonna do. So I sent the information to the people I need to send it to. Like, hey, but I already know they know about them. I told them, I said, I know that they already know about y'all. Like, them players want to be, listen, everybody in Polk County, everybody in Orlando, everybody in Hillsborough County, which is the Tampa area, Sarasota, everything in this area, they coming to that game. All the ballers from Sarasota to Cocoa and everything in between, they packing this game out. Coach Prime getting a field day. Boy, he getting a field day. See, he done it in the South. He done it in Miami twice with Jackson State. But he get to do it at a Power 5 in Orlando. Yo, you can't get no better than that. This is what you want. Everybody coming, y'all. Every baller you know in this area, and we got plenty of them, they coming. All of them. Hey, they coming. AV, you say look for the guy wearing the Coach Prime long sleeve shirt and a cap at the tailgate. All right. RT say, yo, let me know this how is the Baylor favorite a rank. I don't know. That Baylor defense, they probably what they let trick them is that kick return and that field goal. Because they shouldn't have been in that game. D. Jones, you say I hold Shepard, don't fumble no more balls. Nah. Everybody has the opportunity to have a bad game, but he's not going to have games like continued like that. Y'all overlooking, y'all. Listen, y'all. Don't overlook Will Shepard that made some amazing one-handed catches, some amazing catches in general. He has made some amazing plays being here. And when he make them amazing plays, I say to myself, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, which I always be honest with y'all, but when he make them plays, I be, dog, bro, get Will Shepard more passes. And then, okay, you can have a up and down, but get Will Shepard that ball. Get LeJounte the ball. Get Jimmy the ball. Get Travis the ball. Get Omarion the ball. Get the running backs the ball. You know, you got to do that. D. Jones say, Live Football, what's your latest opinion about Shedeur and Travis in regards to the Heisman? They pretty much connected, but since Travis Hunter name is getting pumped. I really don't know how to say it for Shedeur because since his dad is the head coach, if you pump Shedeur, then what about pumping Travis? So it's almost like you just lay back, and now it looks like everybody is going to pump Travis. So it's like Shedeur can pull it off possibly, but it got to be just an amazing season. Like no more losses, no more picks. He not really getting sacked like that. But Travis Hunter name is finna get pumped all week. Like this game right here, Travis Hunter will leave with 7 to 15 catches. That's just what I feel he gonna make. 7 to 15 catches is what Travis Hunter will make every game. Will he get some picks or pass breakups on defense? Travis Hunter is the main focus. Now, the media is going to talk. The wins will help Travis and Shedeur. But it's really going to be helping Travis because now Travis is even in more light. And the NFL current players and the former players, they hold debate this whole time, and everybody else in media is going to be, can Travis Hunter play both ways? They ask this question every game. So Travis Hunter name, him and Coach Prime is probably the most two talked about people in the country. They talking about Shedeur, but Travis Hunter done kind of jumped up his name higher because everybody looking at him now. It's like they done took their eyes off Shedeur and they like, we gonna run this to Trout. So if Coach Prime ever come out and say, like they push it, if we ever push it, Travis Hunter for the Heisman, I know he would have to push Shedeur as well because that's it. He just gonna do it. Shedeur is like that. Shedeur is top 5 in the country right now passing yards. Probably top 5 in touchdowns. So you can push that. But Shedeur would need the wins. Travis need the wins too, but Shedeur need to win with style. If we clear 8 to 10 wins and Travis keep catching 7 to 15 catches a game and get his picks and stuff, Trout gonna be in there for that Heisman. Like, at this moment, the voters may not want to vote him in there. Because I thought about it last night. I was going through the top 25, telling everybody my teams. Some teams you see, but you don't really see. You like glance at the skull. You look at their team. You see that the main guys doing what they do. You ain't really check them out, so you don't know. But since Travis' name is getting talked about so much, they got to go look. They got to go look. So Travis has the best odds to win the Heisman on our team at this moment. Just, even though Shedeur should be very well in the mix, Travis Hunter going to get all that love because media is going to talk about him all day. NFL current and former going to talk about him all day. And we going to talk about him because he going to be doing stuff. He going to catch 17 to 15 catches a game. He going to look good. They going to throw the ball at him. He going to make some plays. So he's going to look good every game. Hands down, every game. And you know he's going to give you that spectacular play. Mama, I see you. I see you. L. Wright, you said Shedeur wants Travis to win the Heisman. Now, he going to want him to win the Heisman, but if I'm out there, I want to win the Heisman too. I can have my best friend out there, my brother. I can have a brother or cousin or whatever out there. I want to win the Heisman. Hey, I might say, yeah. I want my best friend to win the Heisman. And I mean it. If I don't get it, yeah, let him get it. But if it's out of me and him, I want it. So if it came down to Shedeur and Travis, Shedeur would want it. But maybe in his heart, he might say, hey, Trap, you could get it. Because think about it, you win the Heisman. If they don't try to take it away from you, you will be talked about forever. And you have commercials until you get called home. So, yeah, I want that. Johnny, you say the ball was wet. That would have been difficult. Correct. Will Shepherd going to shine, man. Will Shepherd is that boy. He going to shine. He going to shine. He going to shine. You guys say, Orlando, Ill Will, what's happening? You say when we win, we'll be ranked after this. Nah, I really think we got to beat this game in K-State. If K-State wins, let me see who K-State play. Because after this game, we got to bye. But if K-State can beat, what it is. Hold on. All right, K-State got Oklahoma State. Yeah, they got Oklahoma State. If K-State beat Oklahoma State, they going to stay ranked. And then they got to bye too. So, now what's the odds of that? They got to bye and we got to bye. All right, so we got to bye. They got to bye after this game. If we win and they win, we might just not be ranked yet. But, if we beat them, we should automatically be ranked. It's no way you can't rank us because they will be ranked if they beat Oklahoma State. They beat Oklahoma State, they're going to be ranked because they're coming off a bye. We beat them, we should be ranked. Hey, look, y'all, I ain't going to hold y'all. I might have didn't get to everybody, but I am coming back on David Talks Buff, his show today at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on my time at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to come back on my time. Now, if I go to Orlando and I go out there with the boys, I come on a little bit more. If I go over there tomorrow and catch up with them, I come on a little bit more. But if not, y'all will see me at 4 o'clock today on David Talk Buffs. And you'll definitely see me at about 9 o'clock tonight, Eastern Standard Time. So, hey, blessings to you. May God bless your health, your wealth, your mindset, straighten out your path. Bless you to prosper. Bless you in every area of your life. Hey, blessings to you. Holla, holla.